So we are now sitting inside flat number 12 of this 16 flat commercial conversion, and we're in the show flat, which is amazing, and we've actually sold 15 out of the 16 units so far, and we're now going to be talking about step 2 in our 7-step formula that you can copy to achieve results just like this as a professional property developer. So step 2 is all about funding. Now the great news is that we have done this deal, and the truth and the reality of what's possible is that we have used none of our own money. Okay, not a single penny. Okay, look, a bit of petrol, right? But actually none of our own money.
Well, actually, we're getting it back because we can claim it.
Yeah, we can claim that back anyway, yeah. So good for you. So just to talk you through some of the numbers on this site, because obviously we're now talking about step 2, which is funding. Let's have a little look. Okay, so the site purchase, now this was an office before we've converted it into residential C3, so it was B1A, and the site purchase was £970,000. The contractor cost was £832,000. The design cost was £98,000. Jay, just let everyone know who's included in that design cost.
Right, the design cost, the main player really is the architect. He is the orchestra director. He's also a project administrator from the JCT. And then we have a structural engineer. It's minor works for a structural engineer here because it's already a shell and you don't have to do any groundwork, you don't have to do any foundations, superstructures even. Minor alterations, so we had a structural engineer did that, temporary works and permanent works. And then we also have the M&E consultant, mechanical and engineer consultant, who did all the layouts for the electrical and gas, and also a fire consultant and an acoustic consultant. That's pretty much the whole team there.
Great, good. So PM fees 58,000, services cost 35,000, marketing flat 10,000, CRL 15,000, finance cost to the senior funder 98,000, finance cost to the private funder 88,000, estate agency fees 44,000, conveyancing 22, total cost 2.2 million or 2,270,000. The sale of all 16 units comes in at 2,637,000. The freehold sale is 93,000. So the total sale is £2,730,000. So you might be thinking, well, if the total cost is 2.2 million, you know, like you need to find that money yourself, and you don't. So we raised £550,000 through a joint venture partner that loaned us the money at 10% fixed rate return. That enabled us to raise what we call the equity part of the deal, and the rest of the money needed came from a development funder. What's the name of the development funder, Jay?
Yeah, it's a company called Sorin. Really good company. I personally know the CEO. You know, obviously once you demonstrate you have a track record, or you join venturing with someone that know what they're doing, they basically give you good rates. So yeah, we got good rates with them. It's 8% give and take. And you know, and they're really good to us. You know, we've been obviously quite trustworthy. You know, we've been transparent. You know, we've been in meetings. We're going to a meeting with them next week, and then we're happy. And they said, "Look, we got any more projects? You know?
Let's go again,
you know,
right?
Let's go again, absolutely."
Yeah. So they're literally throwing money at us now to do more deals because we've got the credibility, we've got the social proof, and the trust. So the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, you do not need a single penny of your money to become a professional property developer and to start doing things like land development and commercial conversions. You can raise the equity needed through a joint venture partner where they loan you the money on a fixed rate return, or if it's a high net worth or sophisticated investor, they can loan the money in and also come on the limited company as a director and shareholder, and then you might give them 20, 30, 40, 50% share of the profits. Ideally, you want to loan the money because then you're not giving away equity, you're just maybe giving away 8, 10 or 12%. So a couple of things to think about. Who do you know in your network right now that could give you some money on a loan agreement? You will know people, mums, dads, brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, colleagues, friends. There's so much money out there in the world, right, Jay?
Absolutely. And the other thing is also to think about is how much equity you have in your house as well sometimes, but you can free up and utilise it.
Yeah.
You know, it's always that option as well, isn't there?
Yeah. So you could use your own money as well to get that working. So if you've got money, then great, get it working in some deals. But if you haven't got money, we'll just use joint venture finance. That's the amazing thing about it. So pensions not performing, stocks and shares not performing, ISAs, I'm not a financial expert, I believe shows under 1% a year, the average ISA in the UK. There's not a shortage of money out there, you've just got to learn the system on how to go and structure the deals and go and do that. So that's step 2, funding. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks.
All the best.